skies of a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I call before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
It is my pleasure to welcome and say good morning to Debbie Pettigrew from the Beckenham team and her good owner here at number 5, Majestic Lane in Cashmere. I know it's been a popular property, many visitors, pretty easy to understand why when I myself went to visit earlier in the week. The contract that Debbie's provided to you makes it exceedingly clear that it's a freehold parcel you're looking to acquire. 643 square metres is the quantum of that parcel. You'll also be aware settlement date, possession date, the 11th of August this year, giving you plenty of time to get things organised. But you'd have to say a really, truly one-of-a-kind property. This so perfectly positioned at the end of the laneway here, lovely and private, tranquil, just idyllic with the setting that's around you, lush and leafy that it is, with the neighbouring river bordering there, the reserve, of course, providing that outlook as well. It's absolutely sublime. The home itself, though, it's just been magnificently renovated and enhanced throughout, just ensuring year-round comfort, that style that goes hand in hand with it as well. Really well configured as a home also, though I think having that split of bedrooms both up and down provides good versatility. Expansive living, that's a big plus when it comes to family daily life. That just flows through so naturally out to that deck, that louvered deck out there for that all-weather entertaining, many occasions to be had out there. I think it's a setting your kids are going to love. It's a home your kids are going to love. They're also going to enjoy those adopted pets, Debbie, the native swans, and Eric the eel as well. A good location as well, just up Colombo Street. You're into town, Colombo Mall, Barrington on the way as well. Very convenient, schooling topping it off so perfectly. So buyers, number 5, Majestic Lane. What is the opening bid? What do we engage at? Where do we start? Interest is where. The next owner is who? An impressive property, a magnificent setting. Majestic Lane says it all. Is there $1 million in the room? Something as easy as that to get things underway. Thank you, sir. Off we go. We have the $1 million on my left-hand side. Do we say 1-1 to advance and move forward from there, or something bigger, bolder and stronger? At the $1 million, first call, at 1 and 1 only. Second call and counting down. Welcome in on the back wall there at 1.1, ma'am. Have you in the purple? 1.2. Ivana over here at 1.2. And she comes at 1.2. Do we say 1.3? Here, there or elsewhere. At $1.2 million on the phone. And there's my 1.3 back with my starter. At 1.3 and very much only is at 1.4. Who takes it, ladies? At $1.3 million. 1.4. Had it first here, ma'am, but 1.5. Can I welcome you back there? Comfortable? 50. Halfway at $1,450,000. Back they are at 1,450. There's the 1.5 on the telephone. At 1.5. Working 50s or maybe 1.6 your solution, sir. At 1.5, is it 50 more from you, ma'am? First call, bids here at 1.5. Second call at 1.5. Magnificent setting that it is. There's the further 50. At 1,550,000. Back over here we go. 3 in it. At 1,550,000 and 1.6. Travelling well at 1.6. And at 1.6 million, it's your turn, sir. At a 6 here, first time at 1.6. Twice in chasing the 50. New face here at 1,650. Look for the 1.7 from there. At 1,650,000, good luck over here at 1,650,000. There's the 1.7. Determination in what they buy, and the 3/4 have it in the corner. At 1,750,000, your bid and your call, sir. Look for 1.8. First call at $1,750,000. Where's the 1.8? Second call, better further. Third final call, bid with you, sir, at $1,750,000 against you here on the phone. Back over here as well. Do we go to the 1.8? Thank you. In the nick of time at 1.8, 850, a good step to take, sir. Maybe 1.9, but $1,800,000 over here. On the telephone as you consider. 25 only at $1,825,000. I think she'll come back on top of that at $1,825,000. But you are in front, and that's the main thing. At $1,825,000. There's the 50. So I told you she would. Try the 1.9, sir. Bids back here. Clarity, sir, for you at $1,850,000. First call at $1,850,000 as conversations are taking place. As you consider your future and what a future it'll be here at number 5 at $1,850,000. Debbie, can I have some instructions, please, at $1,850,000? Give them a moment to consider. The bid is over here at $1,850,000. First call, twice at 1,850. Sir, can't tempt you back. Not another 25 at 75. Over here, down here, third final call. Okay, well, there you go. Have those instructions. That will be sold at $1,850,000. If there's no better, we sell on the telephone at 1,850. Do you miss it for 10? Do we try 860? At 1,850. Schooling, that's appealing too. First call at $1,850,000 and selling. Hammer falls if no better. Second call, nothing further. Third final time at $1,850,000. Going. We are gone and sold over here. Well bought. Really appreciate the involvement from my other bidders as well. Debbie Peter Group, well executed campaign as always.
Well done, Ned. Fabulous auction to start the day. Well done to all involved. We stay in the gorgeous suburb of Cashmere. I welcome my good colleague Emma Beard from the Harcourts Ferrymead team, her manager Jackie here. We welcome in our owners for this gorgeous property at 105 Bowenvale Ave, as I said, in Cashmere. A freehold parcel, a sumptuous parcel, 1,009 square metres here, tucked into the valley here in Bowenvale Ave. Your settlement date, 22nd of June, is set down unless you've made alternate arrangements. Well, what a delight it was to travel into Bowenvale Avenue yesterday, that tree-lined street. It's backdrop the Port Hills. It's just such a gorgeous area. The owners have been ensconced here 16 years, and over that time, well, they've transformed a very original home into an absolute magnificent property. What I particularly loved was these touches of colour throughout, and on a gloomy, somewhat grey day, this would just bring so much joy to you as you are welcomed home. The blues, the reds, just giving such energy to the household. Great PVC European double glazing. That's going to keep you super warm throughout the winter, as well as triple heat pumps throughout the home. It just flows so very well. There's formal and informal living spaces. That kitchen, an absolute delight to work in. Our owners have raised 2 teenagers here, of course. School zoning underpinning your land value, Cashmere High. It's been an absolute family home for them. They've absolutely relished their time here. The microclimate, you're tucked in, protected from the easterly. And as I say, that gorgeous parcel of land, the tiered garden at the back. Just enjoy the warmth that offers. So much to love about this home. We wish our owners all the best in their next stage. But 16 years of blood, sweat and tears, it's already perfectly presented to you. I welcome your opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Cashmere certainly an area of distinct desirability. Where do you say go? Start me away. That worked well, didn't it? Don't be shy if you've come to buy. We're here to assist you. Where would you like to start? Happy to work with you. Is there perhaps 800 to get us underway? 800, could I tempt you in there? Well, happy to start on behalf of my owners. Don't delay, though, here in the auction room. 800 a vendor bid, working 25s from here. At 825, I call for now. First call on that vendor bid at 800. Looking from 825 from you. Participation a prerequisite to ownership here today. Is there 825? First, second, third and final call. Any interest there? Ma'am, would you see value at 825? Certainly should. Not bidding today. That's a disappointment. At 825, I'll place another vendor bid then. Very happy to do so. At 825, give the room the rest of that opportunity. First call at 825 on a vendor bid. Looking for 850 from you. First call. Here in the auction room's the best place to do business. Second call. Third and final call. Well, my final vendor bid at 850, not for sale at 850. Definitely need to be above that at 850,000. Is there any interest at all? Well, Emma, I pass it back to you at 850,000. I know you'll have people to talk to, not for sale at that level, but if you've got interest north of there, Emma would certainly love to talk to you. We wish our owners all the very best. Hope to see that sold sign very soon. Passed in and available.
Right, well, from one impressive home to another, 4 Redmond Spur Road upon Kennedy's Bush, of course. Matthew Luce has been the man in charge, knows the area very, very well. Jeremy as well, of course, I forget him. Jeremy Brown alongside him, very much part of the team. Jointly marketing the property in question. The contract, again, making it clear, freehold title, it's a big parcel this, some 1,397 square metres in this case and instance. I'm told that code of compliance not too far away at all, so not too long to wait in terms of settlement and getting to ensconce yourself into this impressive property. It is stunning from the very outset, from the moment you lay your eyes upon this home. That charred timber cladding, so very eye-catching, so very impressive. The double-pitch roof line as well. A home that you enter, though, it's equally magnificent, you'd have to say. Spaces that are light, they are opulent. It's also a very functional family home simultaneously. The living spaces, I think they can only be described as being grand. That enormous stud height, of course. The double same goes for the kitchen behind. That light, well beaming light into that space beautifully. But floor-to-ceiling glazing just means you get to enjoy that magnificent outlook out to the Alps there, soaking up plenty of sunshine, natural warmth hand in hand at the same time. The master bedroom, that's a lovely retreat to enjoy for mum and dad. When it comes to hosting and entertaining, I think that built-in barbecue on the large deck out front, what a space and area that's going to be to spend that time. And of course you've got the reserve and the wee playground just in front, an area you don't have to worry about upkeep on, but you get to enjoy nonetheless. It's certainly a lavish property, one that our owners have put a lot into, plenty of little extras right throughout it, from the extra insulation to that Hebel underfloor and so much more. It's a home with an awful lot to love. So buyers, 4 Redmond Spur Road. What is the involvement and starting bid? What do we think? What do we say? What do we do? Is it $2 million? For something of this calibre, couldn't get close to replacing it for that sort of money. 2 in the room? Well, comfortably with me if need be. At $2 million, we call that a vendor bid. Do we participate from there? 2-1, 2-2. First call, at $2 million on the vendor bid. Down here, potentially at 2-1, is it? Second call, at the $2 million. Third final time. At 2, I look for that 2-1. Have a conversation if it's just you and I. Let's see if we can't put something together. Is there a number you prefer? Otherwise, there's a risk I pass the property back to Matt. And Jeremy, no better? Right, well, Matt, Jeremy, if that is the case, I'm going to do just that. I'm going to hand the property back to you into your capable hands with the announcement that we are going to be making the property, in the absence of a bid, priced and available at $2,495,000, 2495, where you need to be for number 4 Redmond Spur Road. Tremendous value that represents. So have the conversation. People to speak to. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Jeremy. Carry on. Where's Johnny taken off to? I had him just before. Oh, yeah. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we carry on with the catalogue. We move forward and welcome to the auction rooms Johnny Nichols and his owners here at 9 Manuka Street in Mariha. Contractually, you look to acquire a freehold title of some 862 square metres in this case and instance. The 9th day of June is the date you work towards in terms of that settlement date. It is a Friday, as you'll be aware, giving you that weekend to move in and get set up in this impressive home. Well, Manuka Street, I think it's one of these streets in Christchurch that we as agents seldom get to visit and go into. Real estate in these parts, tightly held, long tenures. It says a lot about the location. Good neighbours that have spent an awful lot of time here, my owners tell me. This is a property our owners have put a lot into, put a lot back into, updating, enhancing over their tenure, over their time here. The next family and owners getting to enjoy that good work as a result of what they've done, from the kitchen to the bathrooms. Certainly good money spent there. They're practical spaces, but they're appealing aesthetically as well. You've also got, of course, the great touch, the very cool feature of that man cave and that bar in behind the garage. What a space that is, of course, to host many an occasion. She shed, man cave, whatever it may be. Ticks a lot of boxes, this property. The good big backyard as well for the kids to explore, to play, to enjoy that screen-free fun as well. Certainly family-friendly, most certainly, and lots in the area that make life very easy and convenient too. So buyers, number 9 Manuka Street. What's the hand up? So you call it home for many, many years ahead. What do we start with? Is there 650? If you look for an indication, I'll give it to you. Just like that, nice and easy. To get involved, to get started. Back front. With me then, $650,000. Here to get you involved, to participate. We need to see a hand in the air though. Is it 675 to do so? First call at 650. Vendor bid. Twice buyers at $650,000. Consider factor in the work that's been done. Calibre of locality. Third final call at $650,000. Is there a hand up? If not, I'm going to pass the property back to Johnny. We carry on working. Chance to do business in the window of exclusivity in the auction room. Here today, here and now. Do we do so? Right, well, Johnny, if that's the case, simply leave it there and hand it back to you at 650. We're not selling there, obviously. There's a bit of work to do still. But have a conversation if you have interest in the property above that level. He's down the back. He's available. Reach out and get in touch. Thank you.
All right, time with the show. Alison Aiken, a very good morning to you. Oh, my goodness, what have you done? Four auctions for the day. You're first. Imagine if you had two arms, how many auctions you might do in the one day. Can I say a very good morning, Alison, to your owners, current owners, I stress, of 95 Mays Road, and thank them very much for the opportunity of selling this splendid home. It is identified in your contract as a freehold parcel. It's a super big parcel, 1,343 square metres to be precise. There's a very, very extensive list of chattels that form part of your consideration today. As Ned outlined earlier in the day, if you are successful, all you do is pay the first 10% by way of deposit. Good settlement terms here, 24th of July 2023, unless you're working to a pre-approved date. If any of you are in the room with young children showing interest in equestrian sports, beware. My owner's children really love ponies, and when they encouraged their children to do that, little did they realise that we need some land now. So they're giving up this beautiful home that's only 2 years old to move into the country just for the kids. I think that's magnificent, and I think it's a brilliant opportunity. This has been years in the making and in creation. In the blink of an eye, this can be yours. Super spot in Mays Road. You're surrounded by great, great homes. Kelly rushes the architecture and needs kudos for the work with his owners. He has collaborated. Absolutely beautiful. Big parcel of land, lovely off-street parking, triple garaging, which is exceptional, in big demand, but it is a rarity in the marketplace. Into that elegant entry, the floating staircase, the double stud height as we go in, and an extravagance of living spaces. They all open up into those decks. It's like a haven, like a resort, beautiful heated swimming pool. You're a long, long way from the neighbours. And Gooms, of course, have done the landscaping. The best of that is yet to come. Super opportunity. We congratulate my owners. We congratulate you on your choice, buyers. Where do you see value? Opening bidder offer.
3 million.
How much?
3 million.
3 million. Maddie, with your bidder at the back of the room at $3 million. Who goes next, folks, at $3 million? Replacement costs absolutely prohibitive and eye-watering at $3 million. First call at 3. Second call at $3 million. Third call, well, I'll take one vendor bid at 3.1. We certainly won't sell it at that level. You might come back at 3.2 or better. 3.2. There we go, at $3 million too. Bidding at the back of the room, one bidder only at this stage. First call. Second call at $3 million too. Third call at $3 million too. Well, Manny, it would be disrespectful to take any more vendor bids. I'm not going to do that. You know the rules of auction. Let's talk with your clients away from the auction floor. Auction is open at $3.2 million. All right, who's next?
Folks, I just want to take you back to 105 Bowenvale Avenue in Cashmere. We passed that property in. I haven't had instructions from our owners. We've priced the property at $961,000. Exceptional value here in Bowenvale Ave. If you do have some interest, now priced at $961. Please make yourself known to Emma Beard. She'd be very happy to assist you. Thanks so much.
Right, just working on some last-minute paperwork on Penruddock Rise, so Hamish will be back and getting underway with that auction momentarily. But in the interest of keeping the day moving forward, we do just that. We carry on welcoming back Johnny Nichols with the second of his offerings of the day, that being 17 Liverton Crescent in Bishopdale. Of course, the contract making it very clear to you it's a freehold title. Some 753 square metres makes up that title. The 22nd of June being settlement and possession day. But this is a home that has just been immaculately cared for and looked after both inside and out by our owners. Love the permanence, the charm of the red brick exterior. Love at the same time, though, the modernised interior that you get to enjoy and take on. Every space just about has had some really good improvements and additions to it. The impressive kitchen, as you can see there, that family bathroom complete with separate bath, a big plus for young families. Big advantage with this property as well. Out the back there, that fully consented sleep out, large enough to certainly make it easy for accommodation, or possibly that home office could work well either way. You've also got good garaging, an abundance of off-street parking, and of course all just set in this lovely quiet pocket of Bishopdale. It's a great spot to be for any growing family. So 17 Liverton Crescent buyers. Who's the next owner to be? What do we start with? Where do we say go at? What do we think? The value is what? Beautifully presented home, nothing to do but move it, enjoy it. The double glazing, the DVS, warm and dry as well over the colder months. So number on the floor. 650. Appreciate your company, sir. 650. Off we go. On the aisle at $650,000. Does someone put up maybe 700? First call at $650,000. Is the competition here? How many? 660. Where was that? I heard it, I didn't see it. Down in front, just in front. Beg your pardon. 660. Okay. So do you come back just behind there at 700 though? 660 in front here and in front of you just. 70 it is then at $670,000. The three in it down here at 670. 700 and appreciate it too. At 750. Good bid at $750,000. Come back at 8, sir. At $750,000. Wants the money at 750. Who goes next? 60. Okay, the 10 more at 760. Do we go 8 this time? Over here, maybe, at $760,000. Have it here and seated. First call. 770 with a further 10. Welcome as well, ma'am. At $770,000 of 10s of the preference. Take it to 80. First call at 770. Twice? 775. Okay, 775. 780. There it is. 800. Good work, sir. Not a barrier, though. At 810, back on the wall at 810. Now in charge. Do we say 820? Who takes it? At 810, ladies bid at this point and time. At $810,000. Who advances? Once, twice, at 810. 20, thank you. And 30, is it? At 830. Do we say 50 and mix it up, sir? $830,000. 835. Well, you've mixed it up. 835. Makes it easy for them to come back, though, at 835. Getting some counsel on the back wall at 835. 840. 40. 50. At 850. Strike hard at 850,000. 55. As we continue. Is it 60? Is it 65? 860. 860 now the money. At 860. Fully consented sleep out. Ease of single level. Sell just like that at $860,000. I have here, ma'am, you're taking it back at 860? 5 at 865. We go 900, sir. At 865. Potentially put it out of reach at 865 or 870 if you prefer. They're very much the same courtesy if you prefer to work in the handfuls. At 865 or down here with my earlier bidders. Anything further? If not, I sell to this good lady on the back wall at 865. Do we take 870? 75. The fives don't seem to be working. Shall we mix it up? $875,000. Give you a moment. Big decision to make at 875, but it's a decision you'll never ever regret if you make the right one. At 875. Once, twice, and selling at 875. Can we say 880 on your behalf? Third final call at $875,000. Is there even 1,000 more? Do we go to 76 or it sells down the back? Hold on tight, ma'am. At 875, no better, no better. It's going. It is sold on the back wall. Ma'am, well done. A worthy celebration. Congratulations. Appreciate the involvement as always. Johnny Nichols, well done to you. Well done to our outgoing owners. Best of luck with your move across to Ireland.
The spell I'll never tell. It's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true.
Okay, folks, apologies for the delay, but we now take you up the hill and in particular to Westmoreland and 68 Penruddock Rise, very proudly brought to the market by Elise Ripley, of course, from the Harcourts Horswool team. Firstly, I take you to the contract, which outlines that 68 Penruddock Rise in Westmoreland, Christchurch is, of course, a freehold title made up of some 821 square metres, more or less, and your settlement date and vacant possession is set down in the contract as the 21st of June 2023, unless otherwise arranged with a lease prior to today's auction. Well, what a spot we've got here, folks. So much opportunity as well. Of course, we've got a 5-bedroom home, I think perfectly nestled halfway up the hill. I love this spot in Westmoreland. It's not too high that it's a big drive up there, but it's high enough that you get a view just out over the treetops and across the city. And of course, that view changes into lights at night time, and it's ever changing and ever popular view. So many people want to go up there to get these kind of views you get in Westmoreland. The home itself, as I said, it's quite a bit different to others that we see on the market. In this particular case, it's the spacious living that you have, not only on that floor, but on the lower floor as well. 4-car garaging plus off-street parking. You simply don't get that as well much on the hill. So many options here, whether it be intergenerational living, having people to stay, as I say, space galore, great opportunity, great location. But you know that, folks, that's why you're here. With all that said, where do you sense value? Call me your opening bids. 1-1, thank you, ma'am. 1,100,000, good place to start. Maybe there's a 25 on top from here. Is there 1,125 to move us forward? Just the one bid here at 1,100,000. Do I call it away then at 1-1 for the first time? And 25 on top, thank you, ma'am. Straight back to 150, would you say, ma'am? 150 it is. At 1,150,000 we've got there on the back row. 1,175, would you say? Just 2 in the race at this stage. Rest of the room more than welcome to join in. 1,150. Do I call it away there? At 1,150,000 for the first time. Second time. Plus 10, I'll take that, ma'am. 160 it is. 1,160,000 now, back on the left-hand side. I'd suggest maybe straight to 1,2, ma'am, but 170 I'll take. Left that door open for you to 1,2, ma'am. The 10s aren't working, but I'll take 180 if it's there. At 1,170,000, bid back here on the right-hand side. At 1,170,000, calling it for the plus 5, 75. 1,000,000, 1 3/4 at 1,175,000 back over here. 80, ma'am. I was going to suggest 1,2, but I'll take it at 1,180,000. Is there another 5 there, ma'am? 85. 85 it is. I suggest 1,2 this time at 1,185,000. At 1,185,000. Would you say another 5 then, ma'am? 90 it is. I've said it a few times, 1,2. Be my suggestion. 1,190,000. Another 5 is there, ma'am. 1,190,000 over here. At 1,190,000 for the first time. Second time. Third and final time. Well, ma'am, I'm not at a level I can sell, but at this stage I will be pausing on the bid here and having a first discussion. It's a very valuable right. At 1,190,000. As we said earlier, we don't always come back to the room. Any further advance at all? 1,190,000 at the rear. Ma'am, as I said, not at a level I can sell. Pausing on your bid. We'll find a quiet space and we'll come and have a chat.
Well, off to a favoured suburb we go, Avonhead. I work alongside my good colleagues Tim Sprott, Nikki Brownlee from the Harcourts Avonhead team, their manager Ben Donaldson. We welcome in our owners for 42 Toorak Ave in the heart of Avonhead. On offer, a gorgeous parcel, 660 square metres of freehold land, and settlement date set down for the 9th of June, although there is some flexibility in that. Well, this home just ticks all the boxes, especially for our first home buyers. It is sun-filled, it's facing the right way to capture all-day sun, as you can see there. It flows so very well, generous living spaces, dining, and through to your kitchen area. Thank you, folks. A good opportunity here, some good upside and potential as well. Just a little bit of hush, folks, please, for the auction, thank you. Good upside and potential, 2 bedrooms at this stage, but with that added living space, you might want to change that up for a 3rd bedroom. You've got double garaging, internal access, and that lovely freehold parcel. So tick so many boxes. Of course, with that lovely summer we've just had, the swimming pool certainly a bonus alongside it. I love the private garden, so very sheltered, great for outdoor entertaining, and of course you're in a great location for schooling, close to the university, the airport, and of course our favourite cafe, Black and White, that serve up a pretty good latte any day of the week. So buyers, your opportunity to seize this lovely parcel here in Toorak Ave. We've certainly seen some good sales in the area. Opening bid, opening offer. Where do you say go? You're making quite a lot of noise before. I'd love to see a bit of noise now. 450,000. Can I tempt you in at that level? Should be very easy for this lovely parcel here. Well, I'll start on behalf of my owners at 450,000. We'll work in 25s, but don't let me limit you. At 450 on a vendor bid, first call. Second call, looking for 4 3/4 from you. Third and final, See, 475 should be. You'd buy it sight unseen at this level. 475 a vendor bid from me, looking for $500,000 now. At 500, do you see value there? You absolutely should. First call at 475, looking for 5. Second. Third and final. Well, Tim, Nikki, if no bidders here in the room, I think we just move to that next stage of marketing. Our owner's instructions are, Lisa, please price the property very sharply at $599,000. Honestly, folks, it represents extreme value. If you haven't seen it, Tim, Nikki, happy to show you through. We wish our family all the very best in their next move. We know you've loved your time here at Toorak Ave. Thank you very much.
Dan, a very good morning. Welcome, and thank you for the opportunity to sell for you 14 Robert Street in Lincoln. Folks, the property that Ali has been marketing in Lincoln is described as a freehold parcel, just over 1/8 of an acre. It's 562 square metres, more or less. 10% your obligation today. The balance needs to be paid on the 2nd of June 2023. Great owner that we work for, always sells good properties, always sells them in great condition. This has been a very, very good investment in the lovely little town of Lincoln. Despite the growth, it's still got that magnificent village feel. You're right in the centre. Everything is at your fingertips here. Wonderful amenities, quite comprehensive. The event centre, the library. It's just grown and developed into a very genteel living environment. 7 bedrooms, most unusual to do that. And I still think there's upside. The service areas have been done very, very well. You can do some landscape. You can do lots of extra work. You'll never overcapitalise a property such as this. 14 Robert Street. Who's the buyer? What's the money? 380. Peter, on the phone at $380,000. Who goes next at 380? First call at 380. Second call. Third call at 380. Peter, we're not going to sell it at that level. I'll take a vendor bid at 450, because we certainly wouldn't sell it at 450. Would you say 500 perhaps? At 450,000, 7 bedrooms in Robert Street, Lincoln. First call at 450. On a vendor bid, I make it very plain. Second call. Third call. Anything better, Peter? No? Well, let's have a talk to your client. There's no other bidders in the room at this stage. There's a good opportunity for your buyer. Better to do the business now than afterwards. So I'm going to talk with Peter. I've got a vendor bid at 450. We'll be back shortly.
This time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard. You know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with
Peter's buyers on the phone. My last vendor bid was at $450. I'm going to move that vendor bid to $500,000. We won't sell today at $5. Peter, I know you've got interest. We'll work with your client afterwards. But of course, as I pass it in on that vendor bid, if you have conditional interest, make sure you're working with your consultant or with Ali, register that interest. We're happy now to entertain some conditional submissions. Passed at 5. Number 95. Now, we've advanced that bid, and my top bidders here have moved that bid to $3,800,000. At this stage, not at liberty to sell. So if there's no better bid than $3,800,000, I will pass the property. We're going to continue working with our highest bidder. Any advance before we go? First call at 3.8. Second call, third call. Ali, back in your hands. Keep working with your good buy. We'll see the sold sign at the gate, I'm absolutely sure. Good luck to all parties involved.
never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about the secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell. Just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true. 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 You're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar. But I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on.
If I could have your attention, please. I say good afternoon. I can now because the clock has gone past midday, which is always a confusing time. If you've just joined us for our midday segment of the Harcourt's Grenadier Auctions, a very good morning to you. My name is Phil McGoldrick, one of 5 excellent auctioneers working with you in the auction room today. Karen Phillips is our auction manager who's saying, Phil, keep to time, please. So can we just thank and acknowledge all of the owners that we're working with today. Your rules of auction or auction conduct, not only are they in your contract, but they are in your order of sale as well. Alison Aiken has drawn the number 1 marble for the 12 o'clock segment as she offers to you for the first time in 43 years, I think, number 8 Waiwetu Street in the heart of Fendalton. It is a freehold parcel. It's a good chunk of land, 830 square metres more or less. You know the rules. Look at your conduct, 10% on the fall of the hammer. The contract states 9th of June as your settlement date. I think some of you are working to different dates. My owners are very flexible in that regard. If you need that little bit of extra time, they are happy to oblige as they move down to Wanaka. Their reluctance to sell at an earlier stage is very easy to understand. Very charming home in such a great position. Waiwetu Street, I think it's one of the best you'll find in Christchurch. It's a destination, not a thoroughfare, of course, with a cul-de-sac at the end. It's a wonderful family home. Sitting on a big parcel, it's been conducive to very happy and harmonious family time. I love the living areas, living rooms for every possible occasion. Lovely entertaining lounge, sunroom off that. Then you've got your casual living. And I love that kitchen dining room, the connection to the garden, the connection to the studio where you can keep your eye on your artist working out the back. It's really, really pleasant. All your accommodation on the upper level. I think there's upside. And no matter what you do, you can be assured that when you buy today, the value of your land is probably always going to exceed your investment. Number 8, Waiwetu Street, is it your lucky number? Bidders, buyers, opening bid. Gosh, that worked really well. I should use those lines again. Won't sell at $1 million. Vendor bid at $1 million. Who goes next? $1,050,000. Pauline working with a buyer on the phone. Thank you. At $1,050,000, and I'm not taking vendor bids, folks. If you're not bidding in the room, you miss the opportunity. At $1,050,000, who goes 1 or better? First call at $1,050,000. Second call at $1,050,000. Third call. No better bid. No, sir, I won't work with it. I'll take $1,075,000 if you like. Good on you. 1-1, madam. 1-1. At 1-1, sir, you got another 25. I've got 1-1 at the back, 1-1-25. I've got 1-1-25. Sorry, Pauline, at 1-1-25. 1.2, lovely move at 1,000,002. First call. Second call at 1-2 only. 830 square metres. 225. 250. Lovely. 1.25 million. Sounds better. At 1.25 million only. First call then at 1,250, Heart of Fendleton, great school zones, seamless education, university round the corner. Third call at 1,250. 1,260. 75. 1,275, maybe 1,3 at 1,275,000. I count it down. First call at 1,275. Second call, 1,280,000. 1,3. 1,3. You know the values there at 1,300,000. Leading bid at $1,300,000 for the first time. Second time at 1,300,000. Third final call at 1,300,000. Pauline, any better, sir? 1,320. Better move. 1,350, can I suggest, madam? At 1,320. That's the bid to beat. Theirs or yours. They hold the key at this stage at 1,320,000. Entry level to Waiwetu. Look at the work that goes on constantly in the area at 1,320,000. Twice then. 325. Seize that opportunity, Pauline, at 1,325. Against you on the phone, sir. It's against you as well. Join back in at any time. Twice, 1,325. 1,330. Continue the flow. 35 if you like. 40 would be better at 1,330,000. Comes out in the wash. Stay 43 years. You'll never regret the day. At 1,330,000. Second call at 1,330,000. Third final. Any further interest, madam? Bids on the phone. You have 1,330,000, Pauline? Yep. Yes or no? I can handle rejection. Just. No better bid? Right, Pauline, I'm not going to dally. I can't sell at 1,330,000. Let's find some private space. Auctions open, may not come back at 1,330,000.
Okay, folks, I take you back to Westmoreland and the property at 68 Penruddock Rise. We left the room before the bid of $1,190,000. Now, Nicola, on the side wall, can you please confirm that your bid is now increased to $1.2 million? Thank you. And at $1.2 million, our owner's instructions are clear. If there is no bidder today, we sell away. So one more time around the room, folks. Is there any further advance at all? Perhaps a 5 on top? One last chance. First time. Second. Third and final. Well, Nicola, congratulations. It's going, sold.
We tidy up. Funny that. All right, to North Canterbury we travel to the heart of Kaiapoi. I welcome Dee Yang and Lynn Ma from the Harcourts Wigram team, their business owners Sarah and Hamish McLeod. We welcome in our owners for this very exciting auction. A freehold parcel, 722 square metres here in Sovereign Palms. Your settlement day, the day your new life begins, the 9th of June, although there is some flexibility from our owners. This is a wonderful offering. Sovereign Palms very much come of age. This is a post-quake build, almost a decade young now, but gosh, it looks like a year old, if that. It's very much got a brand new feel to it. Our owners are just so immaculate in the way they've looked after and cared for this property. They said, Lisa, we've just loved everything about living here. They didn't even know about Kaiapoi when they shifted down here, and they have so enjoyed everything that it offers them. The location, our owners become quite the fishermen and whitebaiter. They've loved the cycling, the walking, the river through Kaiapoi, and also the great cafes and shopping that certainly popped up there in Kaiapoi. Sovereign Palms itself, that location, they've enjoyed the evening walks. Everybody's very house proud. The gardens are very well manicured. The home itself, such a bespoke floor plan. It just flows so incredibly well. 4 bedrooms plus office gives you that flexibility. The accommodation in 2 wings, which is great if you've got family or friends staying, gives so much space to open up. You've got the formal and informal living. It really just presents so very well. Outdoors, that Quilla decking, the patio, not much lawn to mow, but enough to play on. Veggies as well, and those feijoas very much ready and ripe. So it's all here for you folks here in Kaiapoi. It is not just the good life, it's a great life. You'll love it, you'll enjoy it. Very proud to offer it up to you. But as buyers, where do you say go? Here at number 9, Wootton Place, Kaiapoi. Big and bold, that's how we buy property here. Where do you start? Bit shy, a bit reluctant. Could I help you out? Could I tempt you in? Perhaps $750 to get us underway. Good welcome in, Sue. Good luck to you today. It's $750 with my starter. Work in 25s, but don't let me limit you. At $750, we're away. It's $775 I look for. First call. With my starter at $750, looking for $775. Second call. Third and final call, well, a vendor bid at $775. I'm sure you'd understand that. I welcome you back at $800 or more, but looking for 8 from you now. First call on my vendor bid at $775. Is there 800 here in the room? First call. Second opportunity. Third and final. 800, sir. $785, yes, shortening my stride, but I'm happy to work with you, sir, at $785. At $785, just 10 on top of that vendor bid, is there 800 perhaps? Once now, here in Kaiapoi, the quiet, the peaceful life, second call. Great sunsets from the deck here. Third and final. Sir, I'm not going to place any more vendor bids against you. You appear to be my only bidder at this stage. Let's pause and have a conversation. Auction is open at $785,000.
right, let's go back to... All right, folks, thank you for your patience. 43 years in the making is this opportunity. Pauline, you've been working with Alicia on the phone. Would you please confirm that on her behalf, the bid has been increased to 1,350,000? Houston, we've got a problem. You love technology. Thank you. Bid now at $1,350,000 on the telephone, working with Pauline. Instructions from my good owners, past owners that is. We sell if there's no better at $1,350,000. How much? 1,000. 351. My gosh, $1,000 could decide your future in the room today at 1,351,000. First call and I sell. Another 1,000. 353. To own 8 Waiwetu. 355. I'd be at 60, 356, only trying to help. It's 356 at 1,356,000 as we enter the valley of no return. Once at 1,356, second call, 357, 8. One more. That's right. I've got you. Don't worry. At 358. Oh, that's good for the blood pressure, isn't it? At 1,358 for 8 Waiwetu Street. Could it be an omen? 1,360. 61. Why not? It's only money. This is your future. You're worth it. $1,361,000 with instructions: sell. To the highest, to the luckiest bidder, at 1,361. Tell Alicia her husband will thank her forever. 1,365. 1,365. Now it's leap year. 1,365. Yours or theirs, whose name goes on the title. Cash. 3 clickety-click, 66. 1,366,000 again at 1,366,000. Maybe not even land value in Waiwetu. At 1,366,000, counting down. First, second, 1,370,000. At 1,370,000. The assurance of value is that someone covets it as much as you do. At 1,370,000. Once then, second call. Only need to win by 1,000. Third call. At 1,370,000. Waiwetu Street is going. I have to be fair to my bidder. At 1,370,000. I need a response, madam. I can't lip read. It's only 1,000. Take it out of the kids' pocket money. 1,371,000. Pauline, we've got a new bidder in the room. Tell Alicia it's a much more popular property than you anticipated. At 1,371,000. Second call. Ma'am, get back on that phone. Or just do it yourself. At 1,371 is the 75, Pauline? There is. 1,375. Beautiful. at 1,375,000. John, you know Waiweru Street doesn't get much better, if at all. Second call, 1,375,000. You haven't spent anything yet. Third call at 1,375,000. Waiweru Street is going 376. At 1,376,000. They all want Alicia's home. $377,000. At 1,377,000. 80's the move, John. At 1,377,000. Second call, do I sell? Third call, 1,377,000. Property is going. Going. 78. I reckon 80 might seize it, Pauline. 1,378. First call, new level, 1,380. Good girl. 1,380. Good bid's a quick bid, John. At 1,380. Perhaps straight to 1,4. 1,380. 830 square metres. Do the maths. Great buying. Pedigree property. 1,380. Second call? No, at 1,380. No, at 1,380. At 1,381. At 1,381. Second call at 1,381. Third call, Pauline, what am I to do? $1,381. It's the 5. At 1,381,000. 82. Don't even notice that 1,000 on the top. At 1,382. To win or not to win, that is the question. Second call at 1,382. Third and final call at 1,382,000. 8 Waiweru Street is going. It's going. Gone and sold to Alicia. Congratulations. Two of them at 1,382,000. Thank you, John. Commiserations to underbidders. To John and Liz, congratulations. All right, let's carry on with this wonderful catalogue, ladies and gentlemen. My good friend Len Carragher, he's had the instructions. Thank you, Ken, for those instructions as we offer 18 Montego Close. It is a freehold property. The area of that parcel that some person inherits today is 674 square metres, more or less. Some of you may have struck alternative dates with Len. We're flexible in that settlement date, but otherwise your life begins very soon, the 26th of May 2023. Welcome to Clearbrook Palms. And the popularity of this particular area is manifested in the fact, I think this is the first home that's sold in the area for over 7 years. It's a great destination. It's a fabulous cul-de-sac. It's safe. It's family friendly. Our owners have gone to a lot of trouble to present beautifully. They've done wonderful renovations leading up to the auction just for you lucky people today. Street appeal, aesthetic brick. It's lovely and wide, stretches east to west. So sun really is your ally in the situation. Lovely indoor-outdoor flow, great gardens in the property as well. The 4 bedrooms, the 2 bathrooms, the 2 garages, all those requisites in good real estate investment. You're going to be here for a long time. You're going to love the neighbourhood. I invite you now, folks, for a good, strong opening bid or offer. Where do we start? 650 where? Welcome, sir. Good on you. 650,000. Good luck in your bidding today. You're making a good choice, I would suggest. At 650, where to next? Buyers at 660. 660 with you. 670 with you, sir. You'd say 7, sir? 700. Nice way to bid at $700,000 and 705. 710 with the gentleman at the back, not to say that you're not. At 710, 15. 720. Wants it as much as you? 725. 750, 30. Got to work for good property, sir. 730. First call then at 730. All the work done for you. Second call. 731. 732. At $732,000. 735. That's a good. 37. Interesting pattern. 737 as we take off. 737. Would you try 740 for your future? 737. Where else would you spend it at $737,000? Once, twice. Third call at 737. Sir, your bid is leading at this stage. I'm not authorised to sell. My owners are here. Let's get some privacy and see if we can't do business with you. Auction is open, sir, at 737. All right, who's continuing?
Okay, folks, now off to Spraydon we go, and what a great opportunity we've got here. Absolute entry-level buying in a great location. Very proudly brought to the market, of course, by Murray and Karen Groves of the Harcourts Horswell team. But firstly, I take you to the contract, which outlines that 1/11 Blakewell Place in Spraydon, Christchurch, is of course a cross-lease in freehold. Having a half share in approximately 696 square metres, more or less. And your settlement date and, of course, vacant possession is set down in the contract as the 2nd of June 2023, otherwise mutually agreed, and I do understand there have been some aside agreements in that regard prior to today's auction. Well, folks, as I said, an absolutely outstanding entry-level opportunity. The reason being, Spraydon is one of those very sought-after suburbs. I think it's where smart buyers buy. It's nestled right there between the city and the Port Hills, and surrounded by really popular areas, and it's a suburb that continues to improve year after year and is always sought after by purchasers. This property, I like the space you get with this. Not like a lot of units that can feel quite hemmed in. You are simply one of two. You're that front unit, and you get, of course, all that front space around you, that nice green lawn out there in front, and some off-street parking there as well. But when you're inside, that space continues, of course, through that nice spacious living, through to the kitchen there as well, with those ranch sliders opening out to your own wee patio area too. As I say, I think it's a special unit. I think it's a great entry-level opportunity, and once again, in the very sought-after suburb of Spraydon. So with all that said, folks, where do you see its value? Call me your opening bids. 330. Thank you, Philip, from the Harcourts team at 330, and we're off and underway. 350. Good strong bid, Murray. Straight back from Harcourts there at 350. Would you say 60? At 60 on the nod. At 360 at the back wall, 70 would be your next move, or maybe something stronger. 70 it is. 80 straight back. 90 would you say, Murray? At 380 on the back wall, would you do a 5? At 381, I'll take then. 381 it is. At 381 down here. 85 straight back. Another one I'd take. 86 would you say? 88, even better. Don't let me limit you. At 388. 90. They often stop on those round numbers. Another one on top I'd suggest. Or straight to 95. At 390 on the back wall with Philip. 91 it is. At 91. At 300, pardon me? 95. At 395 on the back wall. At 395, bid on the back wall there. Another one is there. Could have been there last. You'll only know if you test it. Is there a $500 bid, perhaps? At 395,000, bid on the back wall. I'll give you just a moment. Perhaps in the meantime, Sarah, can I have instructions? At $395,000. 96 it is. At 396. Oh, sorry, Karen, I didn't see you on the back there. Perhaps get me instructions from yourself there. It is. We're on the market. Thank you, Karen. Loud and clear at 396,000. We are selling away. Holding the bid down here, 97, down to $1,000 bids. Have confidence in that, ma'am. Valuing it to the same level as you. At 397, it's always popular in Spraydon. 397 on the back wall. 98, would you say? Could be the lucky last bid. At 397, or once again, I would take a half if it's there. I sell away. We're playing for keeps. And another one, 98. 400,000, thank you, sir. They often stop on those round numbers though, ma'am. One more bid could be the clincher. 400 on the back wall, give you just a moment to have a think. $400,000 and I sell away at 400. First, second, third, final time, I sell away on the back wall. Are we definitely out, ma'am? Any further advance? Thank you for your bidding. We sell away on the back wall at 400. It's going, sold.
All right, we're going back to Montego Bay. Rohit, Sasha, can I now confirm we've had good discussions outside of the auction room and you have graciously increased your bid to buy the property today. Your bid stands at $752,000, correct?
Yes.
And my owner's instructions are very clear. I sell to you if there's no better in the room, which I don't anticipate, but who knows? First call and I sell at 752. Second call, third call and I sell. It's going. Oh! Gone and sold you both. Congratulations. Well bought. Len, nice campaign. Lovely to work with you. And Ken, thank you very much for your instructions. All right, let's keep moving in our program. Sorry to keep you waiting, but good things take time. And this opportunity, Alison, has been a long time in the making. Lovely to work with people who have enjoyed their properties for long tenures. And Alison's owners, current owners, I stress, at 630 Hills Road, have enjoyed a very long tenure and a happy tenure at that. Their property at 630 Hills Road is described as a freehold parcel. It's a super big parcel. Listen to the numbers, 8,094 square metres more or less. 10%, that's all you pay to secure ownership today. Queen's birthday weekend, well, you'll be moving in and starting a new life there. 2nd of June is the contract settlement date. But if you've secured an alternative date, no problem whatsoever. I went out and had a look at the property on the weekend with Alison. Boy, I think you buy as much the potential, the possibility and the opportunity as the property itself. You know the adage that underpins good real estate investment: location, location, location. And to get 8,000 square metres plus in the city like this is a rare opportunity. You see the work that's going on in the area, the standard of the homes. This could be yours. Land, glorious land, good shelter, used for ponies. I'm sure it could be used for a lot. A very good array of outbuildings that will suit the handyman, the DIY sort of person, and a home that you can go in and really add your touch to. Good dimensions, good living spaces, plenty of living room, and that studio or office out the back as well. Extra garaging in the property to boot. All right, it's here to be sold. 630 Hills Road. Your value, your opportunity. Opening bid where? Where do we say go, buyers? In your hands entirely. Well, I'm not going to sell it at $850,000. So there's a vendor bid to start proceedings. Who goes next? Beyond $850,000. Catherine? 9. There we go, at the back of the room. Catherine Aiken bidding for a client at $900,000. First call, 9 the bid to beat. Second call at 900. Third call, any better bid? Well, Catherine, I'll take one vendor bid at 925, but I won't take any more. At 925, would you proffer 950, say? 950 on the nod. No more vendor bids at $950,000. Be warned. First call, second call at 950. Third call. 55, sir, I'd work with. 955. 955 bid in the room. 970. 8,000 square metres at 970. Well, this is a great opportunity at this level. Second call. Third call at 970. We go $1 million, sir. You know the values here at 970. 990. Left 995. Left $1 million for you now at 995. On the nod, $1 million. Assurance of value in the room, Catherine, at $1 million and $1 million and 20. At $1 million and 20. Keep working with your good clients, Ali, at $1 million and 20,000. That's the bid to beat. $1 million and 50. Second call. Do it assertively at $1 million and 20. Third call. $1 million and 30. $1 million and 50. 60. $1 million and 60. Gentleman's got the hang of it now at $1 million and 60. 1-1. 180. 1-1 from Catherine. At 1,100,000. You'll do something special with us, sir, at 1,000,001. The first thing is let's get it. I won't limit you, but I'm going to suggest 10 at 1,100,000 only. At 1-1 for the first time. Second call at 1,000,001, neat. Third call. What's your number, sir? 1-1 and? $1,120,000. So that should encourage you, not discourage you. It's designed to discourage, but you should be encouraged. At 1,120. We try the 250. 150. It's quite a big jump, isn't it, to 250? But you've got to ask. You've got to ask. It'll come out in the wash. You're here to buy. 1,160,000. Be encouraged at 1,160,000. Second call at 1,160,000. Perhaps the 1-2, Ali. The old 1-2. 1,160,000 only. Not making any more of this land.
Another 5.
165. At 1,165,000. Do we say 175, sir, as a suggestion? 170. Still got the opportunity at 175. At 1,170,000. Catherine, as long as they're not saying no, you should continue at 1,170,000. 170. Give me land, give me... of course, so you should. What a wonderful opportunity it is. 1,170,000. 10?
90. No, 80 here, 90 here.
Thank you, Alison. At 1,190,000. At 1,190,000. Pretty easy now, sir, just the 1, 2. You're doing this for your future. I reckon you'll stay a long time, just like David, at 1,190,000 only. 1.2. 1 to 10. Sure? I'll work with 5. Alley instructions. 1 to 10. I'm going to work with 5 for you, sir, because I reckon you should buy this. At 1,210,000. Do we try 5? Give me a high 5. At 1,210,000. I've got you all wrong. Catherine, close but no cigar. Can we pause and talk just outside of the auction room? It's still open, so keep saving. Keep thinking.
Right, an update to come, ladies and gentlemen. We carry on. In the meantime, we welcome Tina Zhang and James Au, of course, from the City team, bringing with them 122 Wales Street in Hallswell. Drawing your attention firstly to the contract, reminding you its pertinent points. A freehold parcel, a magnificent 923 square metres is the site you sit atop. The first day of June is your settlement and possession day as well. But it's certainly a very attractive proposition, this, right in the heart, of course, of Hallswell. So very popular amongst growing families. Easy to understand why when you factor in the proximity to the local schools, shops, Domain as well, just down the road. All very nice and handy. The home itself, set atop that large section, gives ample space for outdoor fun, outdoor entertaining. Inside, of course, lovely and sunny. Naturally a very warm home as well, thanks to the orientation to absorb that all-day sunlight. Great options when it comes to living, but I think nice having the benefit of that wee sunroom off to the side for the book, the cup of tea in there. On warmer days like this afternoon, places and spaces to spend that time out on the various decks. Well-equipped master bedroom, of course. Nicely appointed kitchen, as you can see there. So buyers, ticks a lot of boxes, 122 Wales Street. We look for that next owner. What do we start with? Opening bid. To get things off and underway, where do we say go? What's your number, buyers? What's the figure we work with? Do I suggest something? Do I suggest 600,000 as a number to start? Is that of interest? 600. Thank you, sir. Off we go at $600,000. Is there competition at 625? First call at $600,000 over on my left. Second call at just 600. Third final, chasing that 625. Easy and comfortable, I'd have thought. Is there better? If not, we'll just have a conversation off to the side, sir. On notice, your time, your turn. Right, so obviously not a level we'll be selling, but let's pause, let's have a chat. We'll see what we can do in the side rooms there.
Exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay. Caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's not home with you, but I'm coming home to you.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I've been working with Catherine and her buyer outside of the room. They have increased the offer. My owners have said we sell at that price. Phil, it's withdrawn and sold at $1,220,000. Catherine, congratulations to you and to your client. And to my owners, thank you for the opportunity. Congratulations to you. And Alison, good campaign. Bright breezy music takes us to the seaside. Linda Aiken, a very good afternoon to you and your good client Rebecca. Lovely to go and visit your property last night. This is a wee beauty. Before I say anything more about the opportunity though, let's describe it contractually. A freehold parcel. The area of that parcel, 600 square metres neat. 10%, that's all you pay to secure ownership today. The balance, well, that's payable on the 9th of June 2023. My owner has enjoyed quite a long tenure in the property. She's making a very radical move into the city, into an apartment that Linda has found for her. But by gosh, she's going to miss so many elements about this property. The position. When I arrived last night, you could just hear the gentle shush of the waves, the parks, the reserves, Bottle Lake Forest, the beach at Torrey Pines, of course, one of the most famous golf courses in the world. And talking of golf, great golfing amenities around this area as well. People out here love leisure, pleasure, and lots of good, healthy living. This is a beaut floor plan. 4 good-sized bedrooms in the property. Orientation for sun is perfect. And if you like entertaining, this is your home. 2 separate living areas. They spill out into the outside. You know you're really close to the sea when you go outside. And there's a penguin. But it's moving with our owner to her new abode, but it sits beautifully outside of the property. Courtyard there, really, really good for entertaining. Lovely service areas, big scullery off the kitchen, all in very pristine order. I recommend it to you. So here to be sold, Torrey Pines. Buyers, your opportunity. Start the bidding where? Where would you start? Here to be sold, definitely moving to the city. Won't sell at 900 and we'll take telephone bids anytime. 900's a vendor bid, where to from here, buyers? First call at the even 9. You might go straight to $1 million for me. Second call at $900,000. Third call at 9. Well, I advance. Value beyond at 920 is my next vendor bid. Looking for your participation. Do you say 940? Do you say better? Vendor bid at 920 once. Twice. Third. Well, you surprised me, folks. This is value. 940 is my last vendor bid. Then I'm putting it back to Linda to deal with the wider marketplace. You put up your hand, find out what my owners want. Auction room's the best place to do that. At 940, once, counting down. Second call at $940,000. Third. Well, Linda, let's treat respectfully. If there's no hands in the air, you've got conditional people who want the opportunity. So I say to them online, I'm going to pass the property back to Linda at 975, not for sale at that level, but register your interest quickly. We'll be open again in the weekend. In your hands at 975. Rebecca, good luck in that move. Look forward to having you in the city very, very soon. Past vendor bid 975. You look poised and ready to go.
Poised for an update, Phil. Thank you. Can we go back to Yes, please. All right, back to 9 Wooten Place. I take you. We left with the bid at $785,000. Sir, can I get you to confirm that bid's now been increased to $850,000? Appreciate all your good work. After 3 very happy years here in Sovereign Palms, our owners say sell away. So we're on the market and selling at $850,000. Wonderful home here for the first call, second, third and final. Then very delighted to announce the property's gone and sold to you, sir. Congratulations. Welcome into the area. To our owners, we wish you a very safe and happy return to the North Island and to your family up there. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Dee. A great campaign out there in Kaiapoi.
All right, ladies and gents, out to Hallsville we take you now. My absolute pleasure to be here. Ben Donaldson's my name, facilitating the auction for number 5, Sequel Road. An absolute pleasure to work along beside Harsh Singh and Neelab Najib from the Harcourts Riccarton team. They've had the pleasure of marketing the home on behalf of our beautiful owners who are here today, so thank you very much for the opportunity to represent you here. But the property itself, as outlined in the contract, a freehold parcel coming one lucky owner's way, comprising a total of 442 square metres, and that settlement outlined in the contract also out there for the 26th of May, so just over 2 weeks away till that all-important move-in day, so no long wait here in Sequel Road. Now, the property itself, when I had the pleasure of viewing the home last night and meeting our beautiful owners, it has instant street appeal with that lovely clean white brick that flows inside the home very, very seamlessly with that crisp, neutral decor. Love the fact that it had 4 bedrooms, one off to the side, could easily double down as a work from home space. Very, very important in today's living situations. But the living itself set out for all day sun. Got the little spot in the morning, have the cup of coffee, the other one on the left-hand side there for the afternoon barbecues, the entertainment. Seamless flow between the whole home itself, but also the spec list of the home. Loved the underfloor heating in the bathrooms, the ducted heating as well, keeping you warm on lovely cold days like today. You won't want to leave. All of this is situated in Hallsville, of course, a very family-friendly location, and it's no hard feat to see why. The space itself, close to the hills, the green spaces, the walks, the trail rides, easy access back into the city, and itself, it is a family-friendly spot with that 10-year building guarantee. So lots to love, lots to underpin the location. So 5 Sequel Road. Unlike the name, there won't be another one to go with it. So ladies and gents, bidders, buyers, where do we say go? You tell me. A line in the sand. 650 Harsh, your buyer on the phone. There's the line in the sand, ladies and gents. There's the competition at $650,000. Do we chase down a mere 675? You tell me. Absolutely no hesitation at these levels. I'll do it on behalf of the vendor. 675 is the vendor bid. Needs to be well north of there, chasing down 700 surely at this stage. First call. Second call. 700 Harsh, going through there again. Everyone else is welcome to join. 700,000 won't buy your home like this in this location. 725, another vendor bid from me. Needs to be north of that level, Harsh. Go 750, we'll have a conversation. There's no other engagement in the room. First call, 725. 750. There we have it. Unless I see any other engagement on the floor, I'm going to pause with our phone, but have a conversation. First time. Second. Third. Final call. Harsh, I'm not going to take any more vendor bids. Going to pause with you and your client on the phone. Offer you an opportunity outside the room. So auction paused at 750. Come back to you shortly. Thank you.
social discourse going on, ladies and gentlemen. Yogesh Bhargava, a very good afternoon to you. And can I say a warm welcome to your owners at the back of the room. Thank you for engaging us. Nice to meet you the other evening. And have a good look at number 23 Westfield Ave in Templeton. Your property is described as a freehold 685 square metres to be precise. Settlement 4 weeks from today's date or by any other date that is mutually agreed. And my owners are flexible in that regard. And of course, all of your chattels are included in your purchase price. No changes to those circulated in Yogesh's draft. That my owners have enjoyed what has been quite a short tenure, but really loved this home. They said to me the other night they'd love to pick it up and take it to the West Coast where their new employment takes them. You won't find homes of this standard on the West Coast, regrettably. It's a great floor plan. Living areas are spacious, nicely balanced. All of the bedrooms are genuine double bedrooms. Lovely big double garage, minimal maintenance. You've got your burner, you've got your heat pump. So it's going to be a very pleasant and comfortable place to spend your winter. Nice wide street. And of course, out here in Templeton, you're so close to many employment outlets. So if you're ever looking to rent a place like this, it's a very, very good strategy. On the move to the West Coast, we wish them well. 23 Westfield Ave. Buyers, this is your moment. Where do we start bidding? No trick question. Entice, you say at 550? Well, you stall, I don't. I'm going to open the bidding on behalf of my owners at 550. It's a vendor bid, we're not selling at this level. 550, who goes next? First call at 550,000 only. Second call, I always encourage you bidding. First opportunity to deal with my owners. Third call at 550 only. Yogesh, I'll take another vendor bid. Your buyers are on notice at 570. Are we going to bid at 570,000 once then, twice then? Contemplating, sir, any better? 570? Well, 590 is my last vendor bid. I know there's interest outside of the room, and if you don't bid here now, that's where we go. 590, once, twice, third call. Well, Yogesh, let's treat with respect. I know you've got interest. We're not selling today at 650. So I'm putting the property back in your hands at $650,000. People online or in the room, if you do have interest, you need to be talking to Yogesh or your agent immediately. Property is passed in for ongoing negotiations on a vendor bid at $650,000. Good luck. We'll talk with your owner straight after the auction.
skies of a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay close off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's time home with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace.
Your patience, ladies and gentlemen. An update for you on Wales Street as they come on out. I'll give them a moment to do so. Good to have some productive conversation off to the side there. Pleased that that highest bid has now been increased to $710,000, a level at which our owners are moving on, parting with it, the property for sale at $710,000. To the room one more time we go. Is there better further on the 710, or it sells for the first call, for the second time, for the third and final at 710 over here? Then delighted to announce it appears to be sold. Indeed it is. Well done. Thank you, Naomi. Appreciate your help. And from their lucky last, I believe it is, we get underway with our final auction. Tarek is in the room. There he is down the back. Tarek Kunden, it's been his pleasure to market 2/54 Gresford Street in Edgware. The contract makes it clear it's a stratum and freehold that you look to purchase. Settlement short and sharp. The 19th of May is your settlement and possession date. But located here on the outskirts of the inner city, it's immensely convenient to so much. You can forget about traffic jams, that morning commute. Everything's right there at your fingertips with the inner city, the surrounding suburbs and those good amenities that they offer. The property boasts and offers as well secure good parking with the garaging that's available. It's a property that's had a top-to-toe makeover, some really good work put into it, beautifully modernised. You'll have appreciated that sleek and contemporary kitchen. The chef will value that space. You can enjoy those meals, the wines as well in the sunshine, out there on that new deck as well, soaking up the sun, connecting very naturally and easily with your living space too. I think it's a home that's just really well set up to make life easy. It's stress-free, hassle-free, hands-off investment if that's the way you look at it, but a great place to reside and call your own. Handy locality. Buyers, Gresford Street, it's up for grabs. What do we start with? Opening bid. Thank you. On the phone and off we go. Just like that, buyer there working with Tarek at $300,000. Who puts up $350,000? First call at $300,000. Have it on the call with Tarek. Second time at $350,000 on top of yourself. Why not at $350,000 now? Now the money, the bid to beat. Do we go to $400,000 to get involved? At $350,000. First call at $350,000. Twice at $350,000. Is there $400,000? Third final at $350,000. Is there competition participation? Otherwise having a conversation with Tarek's buyer on the telephone. 55. Oh, and what about 25? Will we say 375 as a number? Does that work? This conversation and dialogue takes place. We work with the 350. That's better. 375. 80. Okay, if it's 5, if that's where we need to go, we'll do it that way. It is the last option. We've got all the time in the world. $380,000, but maybe $400,000, Owen. At $380. Over here with Tarek again. First call at $380. 85. 90. Double it up at $390,000. First, second at $390. 95. And we go 410, Tarek. At $395 here though. For the first call at $395,000. Does he round it off or push through? Second call at $395. Some work that's been put into it, money spent on it, time and effort, but yours to enjoy. Third and final call. Okay, $400,000. Back they are. Do we try 410, Owen? At $400. Neat and even. For a neat and tidy property, once called at $400,000. Better. Second call at $4. Third and final then, Owen, at $4. Again, if we don't see more, I'm having a chat to Tarek's buyer. Owen, an answer? 1 minute. Stay in the room, preferably. At 400,000. Hold tight. Right, it appears we're going to have a conversation, Tara. We're pausing on your bid of 400. Let's find a space for you and our owners, and we'll come and speak.
Alrighty, back to number 5, Sequel Road, with an update here, ladies and gents. Look, conversations have taken place outside the room, but not fruitful conversations at this stage. So there will be a sequel. We will be pushing forward, and $800,000 is going to be a vendor bid from me. I'm going to pass the property at $800,000 moving forward. I know Harsh and Needham have got conditional parties to talk to, and they're going to present all conditional offers on Wednesday the 17th at 4 p.m. is the deadline for this lovely, stunning home. So access is very, very easy. Our vendor has been fantastic to work with, so get in touch with Harsh Neelab to have a look through this property, and offers presented on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Thank you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about the secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, you're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar, but I like it. We on the floor, in my ear be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true.
Right, just to let you know, Gresford Street stands at 400,000, won't be selling today, so we look for inquiry over that level, and please have a conversation with Tarek if you do have interest in Gresford north of 400. Thank you.